Welcome to TechBrothersIT. In this video, we are going to learn how to use Unpivot in Dataflow Gen2. Read file from Lakehouse and load to the warehouse after unpivoting. So let's go to our Lake workspaces here, and one of the workspaces is a sales workspace. And here in the sales workspace, I have a TechBro workspace, and under that one, I have these files in the staging. And one of the file is called right here Unpivot demo data. So if you click right there, so we have product ID, we have product name, and then we have quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, and quarter 4 data. We would like to unpivot this and then add to the warehouse. So I'm going to go to the sale workspace here again, and then go back to the different folders, and I have this data flow folder, because all the data flows I'm putting in this folder. So let's add new item here, and then we select Dataflow Gen2, and now once we give a name, so we call it a df unpivot. Okay, here is our data flow, and I'm gonna click on get data. Here I will click on more, and then we'll go to the view more here, and then go to Microsoft Fabric. Click on the Lakehouse, and here is our connection. You can create a new connection if you like. Then you will be providing your account and all that, and connection name, and rest of that. Once you are connected, you will be all good. Now in my case, I already have this connection. I'm gonna hit next, and then we will be able to see our workspaces. Here is my workspace, sale workspace, and then under that we have TechBro Lakehouse, and that's what we will be using to read our file. So I'm going to go to files here, and then we'll go to staging files, and here is our unpivoted demo data. So I selected that file, and now we hit the create button. So here is our data, and you can see that it says column 1, column 2, column 3, and all those different columns. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to click right there and use the first row as a header. Once we have that, we would like to unpivot this. And my goal is here, I would like to see the product ID and product name as is, but I would like to see this quarterly data into the columns. So there are 4 columns here. We would like to create 2 columns. So that's how we were going to do unpivot. So in this case, if you are right here and you go to you select, let's say you are selecting one column product ID or product name and all that, and then go to transformation. So here you will see the unpivot columns, and once you click on a drop down, you are going to see this unpivot columns. That's the very first option. So translate all but the currently unselected columns into the attribute value pair. So in that case, if you will do that, what's going to happen, you will see that I just choose the product. So here it creates that attribute and value for the product. So that my goal is not that. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this part, and then what I'm going to do, you have the right here unpivot other columns. Select all but the currently selected column into attribute value. So in this case, let's say if we have a product ID, and I will go ahead and say, hey, guess what, I want to do the unpivot. See right here, it is we have a product ID that gives you that's fine, that's coming fine, but the product name went on top of that. So that's not the format I would like to see. I would like to see 2 columns of product ID and product name right here, and then I would like to translate these values of those sales into other column. So I'm going to delete that one, and then finally what I want to do, I'm going to go ahead and select these columns. So let me select these columns here, and I will say unpivot columns. So in this case, unpivot only selected column. So in this case, we have selected the sale column, and now you see that we have product ID, we have product name, and these columns. So these are very helpful, because you have different options here. You can select those columns that you would like to unpivot and leave the other ones that you don't want to unpivot. So in my cases, I just want to keep the product ID and product name as is, and these are the columns I wanted to unpivot. So that's great, and now we are all good. Our data is ready. I can change the column names, or maybe I call it, instead of attribute, I will say sale, and or Q sale, quarterly sale, and here I will say sale amount. So I can say sale amount. Okay, so I rename those columns, and now I can go ahead and add destination right here, and here we can connect to the warehouse, and again you can create a new connection. You will be just providing a name of connection and all that, and it will be very easy. I have done many times and showed you guys. So in this case, this is like I have connection. Click next, and now you will be selecting your warehouse here, and this is our Tech Brothers warehouse. And you can see that there are different tables here. I would like to create this unpivot demo data CSV. That's fine. I can simply say delete this one and leave this. This is a table name, and some new tables you can see right there. Now we are here, and we can see our source, we can see our destination, we can see the mapping and all that. If you want to make a small change, maybe you don't want to take some columns, you can uncheck and all that. And here you have option to append or replace, and I'm gonna go with the replace. And here is you have a existing schema, you have a fixed schema, so that's what we have right here. So hit save button, and then what's going to happen, a data flow called df unpivot will be created, and then you can go ahead to the home, and here we can save and run. So that's will execute, read the data from our Lakehouse file and then write to the warehouse. So I can go to monitor here, and I can see that this is under progress right now, and once it's completed, then we will be able to see the data in warehouse. Let's go to the our workspace here. Now we go to the warehouse here, and this is my warehouse, so I'm going to open it so we can see the tables. And here's a DBO schema, and then as of now we don't see that, but once our data flow is completed, then we will be able to see the records there. Finally, our data flow is completed, and now we can go back to our warehouse, and we should be able to see that table. And I'm going to go ahead and just refresh the list of the tables, and here is the unpivot demo. So now we can click right there, and it's going to preview the data from that table. We see that we have product ID, we have a product name, and then we have a Q sale, that's a quarterly sale, the name we gave, and then we have a sale amount. So this is how you will be using the unpivot transformation to read the data from different sources and then perform a unpivot and then finally write to the warehouse. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.